In the frozen wastes of Fenris, a band of Space Wolves has detected heresy. In the frozen wastes of Fenris, a Kasrkin strike team has detected heresy. Who will survive this heresy hearsay? Find out here on Mountainside Tabletop.
Hey everybody, we're back again here on Mountainside Tabletop, and I'm super pumped to have these awesome Space Wolves on the channel. Finally, I got sent some amazing looking 3D bits from Great Tide Studios. They had a new campaign, link in the description. If you want to get your own bits, they have bits for Space Wolves, and they have bits for Dark Angels and Black Templar as well, and a bunch of other stuff. Definitely check them out, and thank you to Great Tide Studios for sending these bits. I'm really excited to play this team because, like, obviously the models look amazing, and up to this point, we've had Intercession Squad a bunch of times on this channel, but never on an open board. Okay. So that's pretty exciting. For equipment, I've given the Lethal 5-up equipment to my leader and to 2 other warriors. And then I had 1 EP left over, so I just gave the combat blade to another warrior. Probably not going to do much, but it's there because I had leftover equipment points. And then finally, for my chapter tactics, I've gone with rapid and accurate. So I'm moving a little further, and if I get a crit in my shot, I'll have no cover.
Yeah, I mean, Intercession is a pretty known quantity at this point in the game. Mm-hmm. I mean, we all know what it's like to lose to Space Marines with 3-up saves and 3 APL.
Yep.
Just the baseline intercessor shooting profile really worries me. And with the Lethal 5 equipment and the accurate chapter tactic, you're basically setting yourself up for a bunch of crits and spiking damage that way.
Yep.
Thing with Space Marines, you can't leave them alive. So if I have a chance to kill one, I have to take it. Alright, so today I'm playing my brand new Kasrkin kill team. Just got these painted up in one sitting. If you want to check out how I did that alongside Brad painting up his commandos, there's a link in one of the corners. I'm not spatial enough to figure it out. Yeah, that corner. With this team, I've got the leader with the plasma pistol. You can only take 4 gunners, so I've left the las volley and the flamer off the list. The model holding the las volley in this game is just going to represent a normal trooper.
Yeah. We're not WYSIWYG, and
no.
We're also, what you care is not what you care about. What you see is not what you care about. What am I trying to say?
I'm not sure, but what's most important is what you get in 1 box is what I make for a kill team, because I'm not spending money on 2 boxes to just get like a couple extra guys.
Gotta magnetize, bro.
That's absurd, all of that. Give me a full kill team in a box. Anyway, for equipment, I've given a crack grenade to the 1 normal trooper, blades to a bunch of them that I'm not going to bother listing, and then the long-range scope to the marksman. The reason I'm not listing the blades is because it doesn't really matter. If I end up in melee, it's over.
Yeah, okay, so we all know that Kasrkin loves going into elites. Like, the strength of the team is they have so many gunners. They have, like, a plasma pistol, and then 4, like, really, really good guns on top of that as the gunners. So Intercession is kind of their dream matchup. Like, all of the gunners are scary, but the plasma in particular, things could get spicy because it has AP2 if you overcharge, and it's full range. So yeah, like, the melt is scary, but it's short range. I can kind of, play around that a little bit more easily. With the plasma, though, if you get into a good spot and you have some good non-reciprocal obscuring shots, that could be very tricky to deal with. I'm not above sacrificing a whole Marine to kill that guy, to be honest. I want to get him off the table. He's got to get out of there.
And, with my propensity to roll 1s when I overcharge plasma shots, it is nice to have elite points to kind of ensure that I don't just kill myself on the first shot. That is also
true. All right, for today's game, like we mentioned, we're on an open board. For deployment, we've drawn Boundary, and the mission is Loot. For terrain, we've got a whole set of Arctic rocks and ruins. We've got some light and some heavy. And a bunch of vantage points are here. Next up, we roll off for attacker defender. Vic wins and he decides to be the defender. So he picks the left side of the board to be his side, and then we set up our barricades and our operatives.
In the scouting phase, Brad chooses Infiltrate and I choose Fortify, and then, thanks to my Recon Trooper, I'm allowed to also select Infiltrate, so I can switch an order as well.
And then we start the game. Okay, in Turning Point 1, nobody plays any strategic ploys and nobody reveals any TAC ops.
What are we even doing here?
So I guess you're up.
With the first activation of the game, my Comms Trooper is going to buff the Demo Trooper and Grenade Launcher Gunner's APL for their next activation.
Okay, with my first activation, I'm going to go with my Gunner. I'm just going to move up a little bit and then pass.
Alright, so now my buffed Demo Trooper is going to move, dash, and plant his mine on Objective 1 here. I'm probably going to die from standing out in the open, but I really just wanted to shut this down and try to make Brad's life a little harder on this side of the map.
Okay, I guess I'm never tapping that then. I'll go with one of my warriors now. I'll just move and then I'll tap Objective 5.
I'm just going to move and hit Objective 2.
Now this warrior is going to move and tap Objective 3.
My medic is going to move up and hide behind the rock.
Okay, my leader here, I'm just biding time. It's just going to move a tiny bit.
My sniper is going to move up into this beautiful, perfect little sniper's nest and get ready for Turning Point 2.
All right, well, I'm going to go now with my one warrior that I started the game in an engage order. I'm going to move and then I'm going to shoot Vic's Demo Man. He's out in the open, so I'm hoping for an easy kill here. And with Lethal 5 up and P1, I do get an easy kill. And then I'll just dash into a slightly more defensible spot.
So my strategy here is just to make as many threats on the board as possible. So my Melter Gunner is just going to move up a little bit and start eyeing this angle over here.
Okay, my Assault Grenadier is just going to move up a tiny bit.
Normal Trooper, just moving up.
And Vic, you left me no Overwatches, so just carry out the rest of your turn.
All right, well, first, my leader is going to move up and tap Objective 4. Then my Plasma Gunner is going to move a tiny bit just to stay obscured but get some better sight lines. And then, with his extra APL, my Grenade Launcher is going to move, dash, and then take a shot at Brad's Assault Intercessor. I'm using 2 elite points here to turn a 4 into a crit, and then I'm going to spend a CP to reroll the 1 miss. Brad saves pretty well here, and unfortunately only takes 5 damage. I thought I might actually kill a Marine here, but I didn't even injure one.
Yeah, so that's the end of the turning point, and the score is a measly 2-all.
Yeah.
Some awkward plays for both of us, you know. I'm not sure. I really considered getting more aggressive with the Assault Intercessor and running up and trying to score a point on Objective 6. I decided to hang back and just be a little safer, although Victor moved up and shot me anyway. So it probably would have just been better off if I had scored a point.
Yeah.
If I was going to get shot anyway. A bit of a missed opportunity there. Hopefully it doesn't bite me in the end.
Yeah. All right, top of Turning Point 2, and Brad wins the initiative roll. I am going to spend a CP here on my strategic ploy that lets me re-roll it, and unfortunately Brad still wins, so feels good to spend CP on nothing.
Yeah, that's great for me.
Yeah, sure is. In the strategic phase, Brad plays Tactical Doctrine, and I'm going to play Reposition to move this trooper off of Objective 2, which will make sense in a couple seconds. In target reveal, Brad reveals Eliminate Guards targeting my leader, and I'm going to reveal the same targeting his Assault Intercessor, and then I'm going to reveal Vital Objective, nominating Objective 2 that my trooper just moved off of to score an easy point, hopefully, at the end of this turning point.
That feels a bit cheesy.
It cost me a CP.
I guess so. All right, well, I'm up first, and I'm going to go with my Assault Intercessor. I'm going really aggressive here. I'm going to move, dash, and then throw a crack at Vic's leader. I really want to get this kill. I got to get some plasma off the board.
Rolling. All ones. Oh, the yellow dice are shit. Those are my f***ing dice. No. Hell, dude. Are you kidding me?
I knew I was going to use the yellow dice by accident.
I mean, you'll still probably kill me.
I'll spend 2 CP.
What the f***?
Okay, like what can I even say about that?
That was literally the worst dice roll I have ever seen in my entire life.
I took a gambit. I thought there was a pretty good chance with all those rerolls that I would score a kill.
Yeah.
But when you roll all ones, there's nothing to be done.
In 7 dice, you rolled 6 ones.
That is astounding. At least I dealt 4 damage, but you're not even injured.
Unbelievable.
All right, well, you're up then.
Yeah. So amazingly, this grenade launcher's still alive. So I'm gonna make some hay while I can and shoot the one intercessor with an engage order. I get a pretty great roll here, spend a few elite points to make it 4 hits, and I get to do 13 damage to that intercessor. Would have absolutely loved to remove him from the game, 1 goddamn wound left, but does bring him down all the way to 1 HP.
This member of the 1 HP gang is brought to you by Alkaline. Thanks, Alkaline. Okay, well, I'm going to go with my gunner now. I'm going to move and dash up, just avoiding the Demo Man's mine. I don't want to deal with that. And then I'm going to shoot the Melta. I'm close enough that I can get a shot off here. And yeah, just deleted. That's a sigh of relief for me to get that really, really strong Melta gun off the board.
Yeah, couldn't keep them all safe. So now my plasma gunner is going to supercharge and shoot the assault intercessor that's just hanging out right there. Brad doesn't even need to roll defense dice because of AP 2, and that scores me a point for eliminate guards.
Okay, I'm feeling really, really aggro here. I know it didn't work out for me with the assault intercessor, but I'm going to activate a warrior here and climb up this structure and then shoot down at Vic's comms guy. Okay, my first shot only does 4 damage, so I'm going to shoot again, and that shot gets the kill.
That is too bad, but now with the normal trooper, I'm going to throw my crack at your gunner. Get 9 damage through, which feels okay after spending an elite point, and then I'm just going to move a little bit.
What's up, folks? Quickly want to say that in between the time that we filmed this and released it, they put out a new balanced data slate for Kill Team, which had a massive buff for Kasrkin. Long story short, you can manipulate some more dice and get some more hits. So obviously I wish it happened a few weeks earlier, but just goes to show you what a huge, powerful buff that is, and we're playing with old rules. So yeah, enjoy the rest, but know that I should have killed way more Space Marines.
Well, now I'm going to go with one of my remaining warriors, and I'm going to shoot Vic's grenade launcher. Vic saves well here, and I only deal 4 damage. I could shoot again and try and finish him off, but I'm actually going to do something maybe a little questionable and shoot my second shot at Vic's trooper. Vic gets a great save though, and I get no more damage through, and then with 1 AP left, I'll just tap objective 3.
So now with my leader, I'm going to tap objective 4 and then move and hide so that I can go and claim it back next turn and score vital objective.
Okay, well now I'm going to activate the warrior that's just barely surviving on 1 HP. First I'll tap objective 5, and then I'll move, and then shoot the grenade launcher. Luckily this time I do confirm the kill.
Now my medic is going to heal up the leader all the way to full health, and then take a shot at the warrior hanging out at the top of the map. I only need 5 damage through, gonna use some elite points to make a hit into a crit, and get the kill. Brad, of course, uses a command point now to shoot on his way out with Angel of Death and take a shot at my plasma gunner.
So I'm only hitting on 4s here because of course I'm injured, and tragically I do not get the kill. I really considered re-rolling one of these dice, but I felt like I needed to save it, and it wasn't enough to get the kill. So I just bring the plasma gunner down to 4 HP remaining. Alright, now I'm up again and I'll go with my leader. I'm gonna move, and then I have a shot on your medic, Vic. I bring him down to 4 HP, so I'll use my last APL to shoot again, and confirm the kill. No more medic.
So now with my recon trooper, I'm going to move up and tap objective 2, which is going to secure me vital objective 2.
Well, I actually do get an overwatch here. This warrior has a chance to shoot your trooper, and I do get the kill.
If the guy with a crack gets killed, at least he threw his crack first.
That's true.
So now my sharpshooter is going to move up slightly to be outside of 6 inches and then take a shot at Brad's leader. I'm going to spend 1 CP on neutralized target to re-roll 2 of the dice here, fishing for crits. Unfortunately, it doesn't do a lot for me, but I am going to spend an elite point to make one of them. Brad gets a pretty bad save here and gets taken all the way down to 3 HP. Another crit would have done the 3 mortal wounds I need to kill him here, but wasn't meant to be.
Okay, well, at the end of the turn here, like Vic said, he does score a vital objective, and the score is 4-6 for the Kasrkin. I have removed a lot of models of yours off the table. They're gone. Yeah. They're dead. But I have a lot of Space Marines that are low health, and you did kill one.
Yep.
And you're ahead in points.
Yeah, but like even a Space Marine with 1 HP can just do so much damage on their way out. It's totally feasible that the guy with 1 HP could get 2 kills, and then after I kill him, get another kill with Angel of Death. Like, they're just so hard to get rid of.
It's possible, but like the way I'm rolling, I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm a bit concerned too. Your sniper didn't quite kill my leader, but if you win an initiative, I mean, he's basically as good as dead.
Yeah, you gotta think so.
Yeah. Well, what's not as good as dead is this mat that we're playing on. That made no sense. Leave it in?
Yeah, perfect. Big thanks to Skirmish Mats for sending us this Frozen Fjords mat. Looks great like all of the rest of their mats, so if it's something that interests you, hit the link in our description to grab yourself a discount and get yourself a mat. Helps us out and helps you out.
Okay, now moving on to Turning Point 3.
Yeah.
At the top of Turning Point 3, we roll off for initiative and Victor wins. In the strategic phase, Vic passes, he doesn't play anything, and I just play Devastator Doctrine to make my full range shooting a little bit better. In target reveal, Vic chooses Objective 4 to be the vital objective target for him this turn. Then I'll target Vic's Recon Trooper with Eliminate Guards, and I'll also reveal Shock and Awe. And then Vic targets this Warrior for Eliminate Guards as well.
So, as foretold, the first activation is going to be my sniper taking a shot at the leader. Only need 1 crit here to do the 3 mortal wounds I need to kill him, so I get that and then reveal Headhunter. If I had done this 1 activation earlier, I'd score 2 victory points, but gonna have to just live with the 1.
What's 1 VP?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll go now, and I got this Warrior over here. I'm gonna shoot your Recon guy. 0 damage goes through, but I'll shoot again. Better, Victor rerolls one of his saves here with the CP, and then rerolls another save. So you're completely out of CP, but it's a big whiff and I still get the kill anyway.
Oh man, it would have been so nice to keep him alive. That would have scored me another couple points, I think, by my math. But yeah, we'll see. That was a big blow, but I'll try to come back from it. My Plasma Gunner is going to move up and tap Objective 4 here. I really waffled back and forth with taking a shot with him, but after losing my Recon Trooper, I got to get some points in the bank.
Yeah.
And taking a big money plasma shot is just way too high risk. God, we'll see.
Okay, well, this Intercessor here is just going to tap Objective 3 and then send it moving all the way up the board. Gotta get in there to score some points.
Well, my leader's now going to climb up to the sniper's nest and take a shot at that Intercessor. I get a great shot here with an overcharged plasma pistol. It brings him down and scores me a point for Eliminate Guards. That was kind of an unexpected bonus, but still really missing that Recon Trooper.
Okay, man, I'm so stupid. So when I moved that guy, I put him to conceal. He was in engage, and I moved him to conceal. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to shoot, so I may as well be sneakier.
Yeah.
If I had left him in engage, I could have Angel of Deathed you here.
Right.
And I just didn't because I'm stupid. And I feel like Intercession should never be conceal almost. Like past Turning Point 1. That's a big blunder. But I have one more activation here. This Warrior that's very wounded is going to move up and then tap Objective 6 and then just lay in wait.
So at the end of Turning Point 3, the score is 10-7 for the good guys. I have maxed out Vital Objective and Eliminate Guards, and I can't score anything else from Headhunters, so I'm just banking on trying to get 2 more VP from primaries, but Brad has 1 unrevealed tack-off, and I don't know what it is. I've narrowed it down to 2 options, but...
Is it Headhunter? Is it Robin Ransack?
It's gonna be one of the 2, because if it was Route, you would have revealed it already.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do not know, and it's kind of impossible to defend against both, so I'm gonna have to just guess and hope I guess right.
Yeah, I'm a bit concerned because I'm behind 3 points. I think if I don't win initiative, I probably just lose.
Yeah.
So I gotta hope that I roll well, and Victor can re-roll too, so it's not looking good.
Yeah, I've saved my CP for just such an occasion.
What else isn't looking good is our ugly mugs here to tell you about our Patreon.
All right, well, before we go on, we just want to say a massive thank you to all the folks over at our Patreon.
Yep. We filmed this battle report a couple weeks before my baby was born, and I'm very sleep deprived now, but thanks to the generous support of our patrons, I can actually justify spending time on finishing the edit for this video. So thank you, patrons, for giving me something to do with my very, very small amount of spare time.
Yeah, absolutely. We really appreciate everyone sticking with us while we've taken a bit of time. But we've got a lot of exciting stuff coming up, especially with Season 3 of Kill Team just around the corner. And are looking forward to getting back to some consistent videos coming out.
Yep.
All right, so back to the game. And yeah, thanks.
Thanks, patrons. All right, Victor, turning point 4, and we roll off for initiative. Basically, I need to win this to have any chance at winning or tying.
And basically, if you roll anything other than a 6 and I lose initiative, I'm re-rolling it.
Yeah, so I roll easy 6.
Yeah.
Easy big money.
God damn.
Okay, so strategic plays, nobody plays anything. And then for TAC Ops, I'm putting eliminate guards on your plasma gunner, and then we get right into it. So this is my Hail Mary play here. This warrior, the recruit-looking guy, he has no helmet on. He's reloading his gun in the middle of battle. He's going to charge and fight your plasma gunner. This guy is super low. He only has 4 HP left. If I roll a crit, you're just dead.
Yeah.
And I do. So I'm going to score 1 point for eliminate guards here. And then I am going to reveal Robin Ransack. So I'll get 1 point right away. And if this guy lives, I'll get another point. And then, you know, I thought about maybe taking a pot shot at your leader. I'm just not convinced that I can get a kill here. It's just too likely that I don't do anything useful. So I'm just going to tap the point and hope that I can hold the line.
Yeah, God. Basically, losing initiative here took it from an almost guaranteed win to now I am scraping a draw out of this best case scenario. So with my next activation, the sniper is going to move and then take a shot at the warrior with 1 HP. Only need 1 crit for the mortal wounds here, and I get the kill without Brad needing to roll saves.
I have CP. Should I Angel of Death? No. I need to save it. So I have 1 Overwatch left, and I need to kill your leader, Vic. So I'm going to shoot. I'll spend some CP to reroll, but it's not enough. So your last activation, can you kill me?
Well, if I can kill you and then survive the pending Angel of Death, then I think we've got a tie on our hands. So I'm going to overcharge the plasma pistol into that warrior. Luckily, I get the kill. Brad, of course, spends the CP on Angel of Death and doesn't get the kill. So, by my math, that is going to be a 10-10 draw at the end of the game.
Oh, dude. What a good game, though.
It was a great game. You know, if at the beginning of the game you told me I would table Intercession, I'd take it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I almost tabled you. You
Yeah.
had 2 guys left. Honestly, I made some mistakes, and I think you made some mistakes too, and I think we both made some really smart plays as well.
Yeah.
But that felt like a good game. Yeah. Like we always say it, we love tying.
Absolutely. Any game that goes into Turning Point 4 with 3 possible outcomes is a great one. So, happy to finally get the Kasrkin on the table. That was my first game with them, and they're a fun team. Gonna play them some more. It is so nice to have dice fixing on my side for the first time.
Yeah.
I can see why people are into this.
I'm also really happy to get these Space Wolf Successors on the channel finally. Just again, huge thanks to Great Tide Studio. Go check them out if you're in the market for Space Marine bits. Like, they look S+.
They're great.
They're so good.
I've got a bunch of the Grey Tide Dark Angels bits in my 40k force,
Yeah.
and really, the quality's awesome. They print up really nicely, and yeah, check them out.
Yeah, let us know how you felt also about this snow mat, because we haven't really ripped it out in the 40k universe before, but I really love the snow aesthetic.
Yeah, and if you like it so much that you want to watch a Warcry narrative campaign on it, click the link that is now in the top left or right corner.
Yep. Or not there, because we forgot to put it.
Yeah, it's also possible.
But it's somewhere. Go find those videos. come say hi on our Discord, and get ready for the next video coming at some point. Thanks, everybody. Ta-ta for now.